Discern, faithful. We depart. The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Don't touch me.
Not design, but death.
Never a dull moment.
Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design. We will take the city. Every soul made.
A whole fleet of Nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Descend, assemble, prepare, obey, liberate! Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf? Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with.
The monk-like Githzerai, sibling race to the warrior Githyanki. Their contempt for one another.
I'd guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another. Warriors of the mind. Oh, there's some physical prowess involved, but my order taught a psionic technique much feared by the gate. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake. Oh, use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you. My people dwell in limbo, a realm of pure chaotic thought. With my mind gone, perhaps my soul will return there. Or perhaps not. Death, freedom, touch my mind, and purge it. At the very moment you do, I will make my knowledge yours.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see. Empty vessel. My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
I live here. This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy? We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky.
I'm just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
With big wiggly legs. You should. We can talk in the morning.
Night, night, Mummy.
No. Sleep.
Empty vessel.
return, faithful. The moment comes. The absolute moment. Not design, but death.
Device is inert.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands. Descend. Prepare. Liberate, evacuate.
This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in, so we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we... Wait. How did you get in here? Shh. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart. Right. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have... If we're going to escape, we have... Late? No, mate. This place is a... So we've got to trick it. Wait. They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be in this Cortez fella's got an idea.
Prepare the march, my chosen caterpillar. Descend, faithful. Descend, prepare, obey.
She calls! She sings! She...
The platform's already here. Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
酔っているせいか聞こえなかった。まあ声出しは気まぐれだからレアだな。
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The lash of Thor!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, orderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute. And then... he's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness We
can't get at him as long as the Night Song's caged.
In position.
Nothing important is ever easy. Time to press ahead.
Let me strike true.
Focus your attack, soldiers. Focus your attack, soldiers.
Over there.
Tormented! This way.
Come on, can't stay idle. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Talk to me. Onward.
Aye, aye.
This feels good.
Well, so much for peace. Light on my feet.
Let's end this. Got to move.
Heading out. I'll help you. Easy. No choice but to keep going. Looks like you need a little help. Back to the good.
Time to kill. Take now! A better position.
Got to keep fighting. Bleed for me.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Oh dear.
Want to...
Let's spill some blood. Don't linger.
Time to push my luck again.
I'm ready.
One life to my life. Sustain me.
Now you wear a face to match your soul. A little help, please.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed! You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Apostle of Merkel. Hadn't expected that. Goldtrash.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Survival is all that matters. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Take hero!
Better than nothing.
Well, some rest's better than none.
What's in here? I'll take that.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three again. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash. An arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she followed. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers, a chosen. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and I dare not imagine what they might achieve. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken. The crown's Netherese magic must be the truth, and it must be the reason nobody... If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the army of the Absolute is marching on bold. Within the city, an elder brain. An order the death gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. And now he'll use up the entire... He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him!
You bet your ass I am! And
A curse lifted. There are depths to this alliance. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count. Yet, a flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, but once judged, ascended, the Alliance is reforged, mortal.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, reminds me of old times. Aren't you? When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with... Now I've slipped free of the trap. It's time for me to hunt. You have a nether stone. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
There'll be plenty of dead to mourn when this is done.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on.
My mom lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, you saved Daniel. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant. Of course, I have no idea what life is like under Duke Ravengard's rule, but I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. I hope you can save Duke Ravengard, for the good of Baldur's Gate. Thank you, but look at me. I am a relic, a glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. I don't think there will be an after. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. But because of you, Nathaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets. Thank you, my friend. Maybe we'll meet again. In another life.
Let's regroup and march.
Our Lady's Light go with you.
We can beat an army that size to the city, I reckon.
I had to look after him. Without him, I wouldn't have lasted long.
Helm's blessings upon you.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains out, and then a blinding light cuts through the darkness. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job. I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
Briefest hesitation as Ceres wars with old loyalties and wins.
There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supply. Hopefully.
Helm's blessed.
Baldur's Gate lies ahead. When you need it.
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and... Oh, I hope I find a bard in the...
Miss Alfira wants to write... Miss
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song...
Alfira's writing us a song.
I'm gonna make a killing in the city.
long, dark build.
With Jaheira to lead us, and you...
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well. May he rest in peace at last. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it. You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take... Aelin! We'll see you later. Be gone! I must admire... Sorry. Be gone! Sorry.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short. I have? Anyway. Once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who, but all in due course. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before.
You'd make a fine fist.
You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. No fist left behind.
I'm glad that's still the case.
Just tell me what you need.
ladylike.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. And if they died, would their deaths not count? But they need not die. You have the makings of a leader. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Halsin's strength and loyalty will... But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. The Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with together. We will put an...
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Safe return to the city.
Can't believe there are mine...
We need to get back to the city before those monsters do.
I can't believe it. And my father... I heard what happened. What? By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some Ketheric Thorm. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same then. And this is where I still need answers. I died. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plague. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me, my mate most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. A century of it, by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell. Claimed they'd found someone in need of my... I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn for it, but lo, the brute is dead. And we live! Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low. In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to... I am free from my bonds. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Why so mighty...
Looking forward to a bit of...
I never saw myself. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. You wanted something? Thank you. I think any attempts at... I'm sorry. It...
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifted.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be... We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Orin, I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash, a bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way... I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about Worm's Rock Fortress. It serves as headquarters for the Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, that's when the cult of the dragon made its move. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures, each atop each totem a dragon's head is carved. And a massive... There is a crack of thunder, a gust as the maelstrom howls. Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy... She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. Tiamat made a play for power. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. He returned to an unsuspecting city. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. After, he said only 1 word. I don't know that it was brave. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fire. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from... My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and... I understand. No, he did the only thing he could, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed... Scratch's tail wags and Scratch's tongue lolls.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with... He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I liked that. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was Zariel.
laughed. Said she paid him well for my sir. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't.
Hey, soldier.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can. I guess I can take care.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change.
Speak, Oathbreaker.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well.
I chose to do that.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You
feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. You'll remember that it is a common right amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find... It seems that one child never came back.
What?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
My father.
That is him.
No. It can't be.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The spear.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. And mirrored. Take it.
I'll need every advantage, it seems.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain.
There is work to do.
Let's move.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice. Very serious of you. But go ahead. I suppose you've earned it. Of course. Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Night Song. Defied Shah. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company. I've been lied to. My whole life. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. I've been lied to. My parents are alive. Thank you. We'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. Of course. I suppose. Fine. What's on your mind? No, considering all we've been through.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
寝ますね。